Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. First pitch moments away, getting the nod on the mound, Robert Valdez. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
That one's in there. 0-2. And miss, struck him out, and one away.
Got a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
2 up, 2 down. Here's Yelich at the dish. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Jackson Chourio up now. He became the 5th youngest player to start on opening day in the divisional era. Singy, can you name the others?
Well, Ken Griffey Jr. seems like a good guess for this one.
That's right. I'll give you the others. Adrian Beltre and Robin Yount.
Got it. Yount must be on that list twice because he was only 18 when he made his debut.
Exactly. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. Just missed.
Well, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Could be extra bases. Around third. 1 run is in. In there safely. It's 2-0.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Willie Adames stands in. Loves it on the dive. Over to first. And that's a great play for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And pitching in this game, Freddie Peralta.
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for, so we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. And that one fouled off. Peralta, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist.
Well, he settles under it in left. And we're back. Here's the rookie third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Valdez, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. On the ground, right side to first, and quickly one away in the second. Now here's Jake Bauers.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Tyler Black up now for the Brewers. That one's in there. 1-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Gone in order. Bottom half of inning number 2. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. That's towards center. Perkins on his way over. He's got it. And there's one down. And now it's Christian Walker. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And there's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Here comes the 0-1. Slider misses outside. How much were you aware of the umpire scouting report, or even who was going to be umpiring?
Not a whole lot. I mean, there were a couple of umpires that weren't real good.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll. And welcome back to the ballpark. This is Bryce Terang. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Pena. On to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Now it's going to be Blake Perkins. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Right through there for a strike. Got it by him for the K.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Ripped on a line. Dubon pulls it down. Bottom of the inning, Isaac Paredes now. The line of the pitch. That one hit to right, coming on. And out number 1 on the grab. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. That's to 3rd, and that's just foul. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Way outside, down 1-2. The Brewers leading by 2 here in the last half of the 3rd. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. This one in the air, right field. Chorio makes the grab on the run. And stepping in for the Astros, Chas McCormick. First pitch misses. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Adames, the throw to first. Out number 3. Valdez back to work. Bounce to third, and it goes just foul. The line to kick the pitch. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, but great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to him and get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Adames at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
That one just misses. And the count 1-2. Up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And they get Adames. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side.
Well, these Astros, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That one fouled off. The Astros hitless so far in the game. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Black makes the play, and there's 2 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. That misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And the next pitch is way outside.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Into center. Yelich should have it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. And first offering is fouled off. Ortiz goes 5 feet 9 inches, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. The wind of the pitch. That one to first. What a stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. To the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. That shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Struck him out looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Houston, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. Headed towards the corner. Chourio flashes the leather on the running catch. Christian Walker up next for the Astros. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Yelich should have it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle.
Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now it's Christian Yelich. Fastball for a strike. Going along.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Takes it himself. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. Jackson Chourio digs in now.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
The pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Base is empty, one away here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's two down. And now it's William Contreras. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike.
No ball. One strike.
Bounce to the right side. He steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Peralta back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Astros, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike three and a fastball up in the zone. Jake Myers getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs. McCormick swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. The one is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Two down, nobody on. Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
And just like that, the perfect game bid is no more. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one is absolutely belted. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throws to second. He goes into second. The run comes in on the play.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So, runner at second, two down. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Out there to center. Perkins settles underneath it. Makes the grab. And that will end the inning. Astros pick up a run on the RBI double. And the home team down a run. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Houston. Now at the plate, Willie Adames. There's a strike.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at bat.
That's foul.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
No.
And ball one.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
And it stays fair. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. in there at the knees.
Well, these Brewers digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point.
There's one. Over to first, safe.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Black swings through it for strike one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. And he hits a ground ball right side. Altuve handles it. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some. And we're back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
This is the type of hitter his club wants at the plate, especially playing from behind. He's hoping to start a rally right here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Trevor McGill getting loose out there. Hudson getting cranked up as well. Fly ball down the line. And they get the out on Alvarez. And there's one down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it. This lineup is having a tough time finding a good rhythm at the plate. Their swings are disjointed, which tells me they're having issues with pitch recognition.
One strike.
One down, base is empty. This one popped up on the move. Squeezes it. And there are 2 outs. And next to hit for Houston, Christian Walker. Late on that fastball.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Chourio hauls it in to end the inning. We go to the 8th. Up now for Milwaukee, Blake Perkins. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And it gets by him. One gone, runner at first. Jackson Chourio will hit next. Altuve to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's the Brewers catcher now. William Contreras. To third. To second. Altuve. And that'll do it. Brewers back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor McGill.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And that one fouled off. Way upstairs. Now 1-2. And another ball. Here's a 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now here is Isaac Paredes. With the go-ahead run at the plate. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball to strike. And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a pitch.
Ball.
That's outside. It's 2-2.
2-2.
With the tying run on at first, here in the second game of the series.
Next pitch is outside. At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
On the ground, Ortiz over to Turang. 1 double play. They can't see. Back here in Houston, we go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. That one's in there. Strike 1. Ground ball right side. Walker steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle.
Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out.
Man, I see him trying to be aggressive right there late in this ball game. Try to add on to that lead. I really like the thought, but it just didn't work out that time. Nice job by the defense right there to keep things.
Throws to first, and that's the 3rd out. Devin Williams into the game.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
And here it comes. That one ran inside, almost got him.
1-0.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 1-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Wouldn't chase that time. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
So a change being made at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Dezenzo. Altuve goes after that one for strike 1.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. One-run game, bottom 9. Throw to second. Save! So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And the runner holds. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss.
No
And it's
ball.
0-1.
One strike.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The
Ball one.
shortstop takes the ball. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. Foul ball, still 1-2 count.
No.
And there's a ball.
Home plate umpires
Two
trying
balls.
to tighten
Two
things up
strikes.
a little bit.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Now only one out remaining. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez, trying to deliver as the hero. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
That one ripped but foul. Trying to close out a one-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Williams is just one strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man on second, 2 down. And that's a strikeout looking. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these pitchers, it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shelby. Thanks for joining us.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 runners on base.